So, what if I told you that in just 1 month, AI achieved something, well, something that science fiction writers have been dreaming about for decades? That right now, machines are conducting their own experiments, generating content that, it breaks every rule, and potentially solving humanity's biggest challenges faster than we ever imagined possible. Welcome back to George AI Freedom. I'm your host, and August 2025, wow, it just became the month that changed everything. We are talking about AI systems that remember your every word, across all your devices. Tools that generate anything you can imagine, and I really do mean anything. And scientific discoveries that are just compressing decades of painstaking research into a matter of weeks. So here's what's going to blow your mind. While you've been sleeping, AI has learned to be a scientist, a mathematician, even a fortune teller for your genetic future. And that's just the start, In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how 9 groundbreaking developments are reshaping reality as we know it. Okay, first up, let's look at something that's about to change how, millions of us interact with technology every single day. I'm talking about Xiaomi's new AI voice model. We've all been there, right? Getting frustrated with voice assistants that have the memory of a goldfish, forgetting what we said 5 seconds ago. Well, Xiaomi claims they've cracked that code. You see, their new system is built for cars and smart homes, and here is the absolute kicker. It works entirely offline. Just think about how many times Siri or Alexa has left you hanging because of a spotty internet connection. But it gets deeper. This isn't just about understanding you better. It's about predicting what you need. They call it context-aware, but what that really means is digital telepathy. Imagine you tell your car you're running late. It doesn't just find a faster route, no. It automatically dims your lights at home to save energy, it adjusts your dinner reservation, and it might even send a heads-up text to your next meeting. This is where Xiaomi has just declared war on Tesla, creating a unified digital you that moves seamlessly from your house to your car to your office. But if you think that's controversial, you really need to hear what Elon Musk just unleashed on the world. His company, xAI, just launched a tool called Grok-Imagine, and it is causing an absolute firestorm. Why? Because this tool can generate both safe for work and, not safe for work images and videos from a simple text prompt. Yes, you heard that right. Unrestricted NSFW content generation is now just openly available. This forces a fundamental question about how we govern this technology. While companies like Google and OpenAI have put up strict guardrails, xAI is taking a radical free speech stance. The creative potential is revolutionary, of course, but the potential for misuse is terrifying. Deepfake pornography, political misinformation, harmful content, it's all on the table. And the timing is what's really concerning, right? Just as AI content becomes indistinguishable from reality, the floodgates are thrown wide open, which, thankfully, brings us to our next breakthrough. Because, scientists are fighting back. In what might be the single most important development for digital trust, scientists have created a universal AI deepfake detector. And get this, it's 98% accurate. It can spot synthetic speech, it can spot manipulated faces, and the key word here is universal. See, previous detectors were specialists, trained on specific types of fakes. This one is a generalist, making it vastly more useful in the real world, for newsrooms, social media platforms, and law enforcement. Now, that 2% gap is still a significant challenge when you're talking about billions of pieces of content. But It is a monumental step forward in the fight to maintain a shared reality. Okay, now, let's talk about something that sounds like it was pulled straight from a novel. Over at Stanford University, researchers have created a virtual AI scientist. And I don't just mean an AI that analyzes data. No. I mean an AI that can autonomously design, run, and interpret its own biological experiments. It formulates a hypothesis, it figures out how to test it, it runs the test in a simulated lab, and then it tells you what it learned. I mean, it's essentially automating the entire scientific method. For things like drug discovery, which can take a decade and billions of dollars, the implications are just staggering. We could see breakthrough treatments developed in months. But this raises a profound question, doesn't it? Science has always been a deeply human endeavor, driven by curiosity, intuition, creativity. What happens when a machine can out-hypothesize and out-experiment the most brilliant human minds? The Stanford team says it's a tool to augment scientists, not replace them. We'll have to see if that balance holds. And, this explosion of capability isn't just happening in corporate labs. The open source community is firing on all cylinders. A new model called Deep Cogito V2 is now outperforming many closed-source systems in logical reasoning, which, has been a traditional weak spot for AI. At the same time, a company called Broadcom just released a new chip that acts as the foundational plumbing for all of this, solving the data bottleneck between processors and allowing these massive models to be trained faster than ever before. It's a perfect storm. The software is getting smarter, the hardware is getting faster, and it's all leading to incredible applications. Google's Alpha Genome is now decoding the secrets of our DNA, promising a new era of personalized medicine where treatments are tailored to your specific genetic code. In physics, AI is discovering new battery materials in weeks, a process that used to take years, potentially solving one of the biggest hurdles for renewable energy. And finally, something that reaches to the very foundations of human knowledge, mathematics. Carnegie Mellon has just launched a new institute dedicated to AI-accelerated mathematical discovery. The goal here isn't just to have AI solve problems we give it. The goal is to create AI that can conjecture and prove entirely new mathematical theorems, to make original discoveries in the purest form of human reasoning. The idea is both thrilling and, deeply unsettling. So, what does all of this mean? August 2025 has shown us AI breaking boundaries, in every corner of our world. But the single thread, the one thing connecting all of it, is acceleration. AI isn't just making things a little bit faster, it is fundamentally changing the speed at which we can innovate, discover, and create. The question is no longer if AI will transform our world, but how quickly we can adapt to the new reality it's creating. Until next time, this is George AI Freedom, keeping you ahead of the curve. Now, here's a question I'd like you to think about. When an AI makes a groundbreaking scientific discovery entirely on its own, who gets the credit? The AI? Its creators? Or maybe the society that provided the data it learned from?